Yo, what is happening, everybody on YouTube? Anybody checking out the vid? Welcome to my channel. My name is Garrett, and today you are joining us for Team Building Tuesday number 9, neuf in French. And in today's episode, you guys, if you saw yesterday's upload of VGC Fever, a new series I'm trying to start where we admit we are trying to get more into VGC, the VGC meta, the official Pokemon meta. We are here today, ready to try and do a team builder of our own of the VGC meta. I'm gonna try and not say that much in this episode. I'm still new, so I don't know what terminology is usable, but I wanted to make my own VGC team, see what kind of shenanigans I can get run out around, and so what we've got here is we've got LoveAble, the Clefable. Hold on a second. I should have done this before I started, but as you can see there, I'm running unaware, and I'm also running some setup stuff. So I want to make sure that unaware does not work the way I think it works. Sorry if you guys are seeing this. Welcome to the show, where we do shit like this all the time. It's annoying, I know, trust me. Let's see here. It ignores any stat changes in the Pokemon, ignores the opposing Pokemon stat changes. When attacking, the Pokemon ignores the target Pokemon's stat changes. Okay. If a Pokemon with this ability uses a damaging move or is targeted by a damaging move, the other Pokemon's stat changes are ignored during damage and accuracy calculation. Specifically, when a Pokemon with this ability uses a damaging move, the evasion stat stages of the targets are ignored during accuracy calculation, and the defense and special defense stat stages of the targets are ignored during damage calculation. When a Pokemon with this ability, hey, knock it off over there. With this ability is targeted by a damaging move, the accuracy stat stages, blah blah blah. Unaware will not prevent the moves Gyro Ball, Electric Ball, Store Power, Punishment, and Power Trip from factoring in the stat changes that determine their power. This ability has no effect on a Pokemon hurting itself in confusion. Girls, stop it. Shut up. Sorry. Okay, so I think that works the way I think it works. So it doesn't affect the stat changes that I have. It like if I raise my own defense or I raise my own special defense and special attack, it doesn't cancel out those stats. That's basically what I was looking for right there. Sorry, once again, I still have my new puppies, my new baby girls. They're 6 and 10, and they hear this Great Dane next door, and they literally go berserk every time they even hear him whine. Anytime they hear something just coming down the stairs outside my apartment, they just start flipping their shit. But we got LoveAble, the Clefable, holding the electric seed because, in a second, I'm going to explain why. We're going to skip over that for now. Rocking unaware because there's tons of Pokemon trying to set up out here, and if one Pokemon sets up in VGC, I have learned, I get totally fucked. So I'm not even going to try and worry about that. We're rocking Calm Mind, Flamethrower, Dazzling Gleam over Moonblast because it hits 2 Pokemon at the same time. Protect, just because I want to be able to, I don't know, protect myself. Basically, this opens the door for the second Pokemon that we're going to have here. The Electric Surge Tapu Koko, getting up the electric terrain with his ability that is going to be able to pop Clefable's Electric Seed. That's basically why he's here. And he is also going to be our Z-move Pokemon, holding the Electrium Z. Electrium Z on switching, blah blah blah, okay. So we can get off a Gigavolt Havoc. Now the question is, looking at his stats, I'm probably going to go physical, just so I can get more bang for my buck here. Let's see. We could rock out with Nature's Madness, which automatically puts someone at half their HP. 1/2 to the target's HP. I'm gonna rock U-turn over Volt Switch, and I think I'm gonna run. I think I'm gonna run the. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna run Taunt, and yeah, I think I'm gonna throw on Nature's Madness, just so that I have that, and then we're gonna boost all of our stats. Tapu Koko is gonna be Tapu YoYo. That's Toto. Tapu YoYo. I don't know, because he's a rapper, I guess. Yeah, he's definitely a rapper. That's not racist. That's not racist. But he's a rapper. Anyway, coming up next, I think a Pokemon that I feel like synergizes pretty well with us, because now that we have two fairy types, would be Metagross. Yes, specifically the Mega Metagross set. And what I'm thinking that we want to do here is, I think what we want to do is we need to. What I see running around in, especially in the champion VGC, is the move Stomping Tantrum, which was introduced in Generation 7, which only hits one Pokemon, so it actually works if you have both Metagross and Koko on the same field. And if I have a move that fails or something like that, then it doubles power. It literally doubles up to 150 as opposed to 75. And base 75 is not bad. It just helps me better 1v1 Pokemon without damaging my own crew, which is really, really nice. What I'm thinking I need to do, maybe I should run Zen Headbutt just for that stab. Maybe I should just be all-out attacker, is what I'm thinking I should do. Rock, maybe Thunder Punch for flying types. Stomping Tantrum is here. I could run Bullet Punch over Meteor Mash, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing just for priority. And then, yeah, I think I might run Thunder Punch for water types like Kyogre or anything like that. But we are Jolly, max speed, and we got pretty decent defense stats and HP stat, just plain, so we're going to leave it as that. I'm going to name you Steven because you're Steven Stone's favorite Pokemon. And now we're not going to shiny it up. You look fine. And so now that we have those Pokemon, now that we have those guys, let me see here. Mega Bannet is actually a Pokemon that's pretty intense. Pretty intense indeed. Smeargle is just one of those all-around useful Pokemon when it comes to VGC. It's just you really got to be careful because it doesn't have any momentum. It doesn't carry any momentum. It provides momentum setup for your other Pokemon. But to me, when you have Smeargle and it doesn't really work well within the team that you have, or it doesn't really work well in the battle that you are up against, then you basically wasted a slot for a Pokemon. So what I'm trying to do is not waste a slot. I'm trying to make every single Pokemon count and matter so that it doesn't matter who I bring to a battle, I will always have something. I will always have something to fall back on. That's really what I'm looking for here. So let's look. Let's do our best, and we can do this. There's a Little Cup Ubers here. What? All right, I'm gonna start doing Little Cup. I'm thinking to myself, what do I need? I'm thinking I could go with a Pokemon that I see often, Incineroar. Because keep in mind, guys, I don't have a whole lot of a good idea of what it is that I am doing. So just stay with me, and I'm still doing my best. All right, so restores half max HP at 1/4 max HP or less. Confuses if minus speed nature. Okay, so I could run with Mago Berry, or I see Mago and Aguav a lot. So I think I'm going to go Mago because I'm trying to be somewhat specially defensive. I'm going to bring Intimidate along. Okay. I'm going to run Fake Out. Not that. I'm going to run Fake Out. I'm going to run... I am going to run Flare Blitz. I'm going to run Knockoff. And then I think I shall run Protect. I don't know why. Because I don't know what else I would put on this thing. Don't know what else I would do here for this Pokemon. I could go with Taunt, but I've already got a Tauntmon, and I could run Will-O-Wisp. if I really wanted to. If I really wanted to, I mean, fighting types really aren't gonna. I'm not gonna appreciate a fighting type hit no matter what. Cause let me think here. If I'm Incineroar, this is that's a custom set from another team builder. Let's go blank here, 50, and let's say to ourselves that we want to run maybe we want to run 100 in HP, 150 in physical attack. Let me go over here and do this too, so I know how much I have left, because the damage calculator doesn't do it for me. I want to run 150 in my special defense, probably more like 170. And then the rest of it, I'm probably going to put in Confuse If minus Speed Nature. Maybe I should go Aguav, because I'm not looking to be really speedy. I think I'm going to put in special. I think I'm going to minus my special attack nature. I'm going to put the rest of this in speed. I'm going to try and speed creep a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to try and bring myself up to about 100. As close to 100 as I can possibly get. Why are you doing this? Okay. That looks pretty good. This is not bad. Let's go ahead and get our nature set for ups attack. Yeah, let's just go Adamant. Let's just go Adamant. Get ourselves nice and boosted. So we need another move. We need another move. By the way, KANE, the WWE wrestler, is mayor of Knoxville. I don't know if I've stopped bragging about that yet. I've got knockoff, flare blitz, fake out. Maybe protect really is just like my best bet, because I don't have anything else. I could run Will-O-Wisp, but I just don't see how that's gonna help. I just don't see how it's gonna be useful. But fuck it, right? I'm here. Just fuck it, do it. Be a man. Your shiny's pretty powerful, but I like this one better. Black's just my favorite color, honestly. Go ahead and add that. KANE. Alright, versus a, let's say Conkeldurr, just because it's the only one that comes up. Nobody's using Conkeldurr these days. I'm letting you guys know right now. Nobody's using Conkeldurr. Let's say if he just has something like Drain Punch with Adamant Nature with 252 attack, Drain Punch bodies me. It doesn't body me, but it bodies me. If I burn him, if he has Guts, I'm kind of screwed. And most of everybody's holding Guts. But let me put Heat Proof on here for no reason. Burned. Drain Punch, of course, does half. But if he's Guts, it's almost a one-hit KO. So gotta be very careful of that. I don't know why Conkeldurr came to mind. He just did. Okay, so that's 4 Pokemon that we're rocking out with right there. I feel pretty solid about those 4 picks. So now, all I'm really concerned about is what are we going to put into our other move slots? What are we going to put there? See, I had in mind that I wanted to bring the Komo-O with the Komo-ZMZ. Komo-ZMZ? Is that what it is? Komo-ZMZ. Komo-ZMZ? I don't know. With his Z Crystal. And the problem with that is if I brought that Pokemon, because it was nice. It worked pretty decently when I got it to work in VGC yesterday. But if I brought that Pokemon, then there would be no point bringing Clefable and Tapu YoYo, because he's got his Z move, and in order for Clefable's Electric Seed to pop, I need Tapu Koko's Electric Field, or his Electric Terrain. So, pretty much that limits Clefable's usage to always needing to bring Tapu Koko. Which means I need a bulky Pokemon that doesn't need to lean on the back of another Pokemon, is basically what I'm getting from this. So I know Amoonguss is kind of a big deal in VGC. Want to hear something crazy? I don't know what Rage Powder does. The foe's moves target the user on the turn used. Okay, so it's kind of like Follow Me, pretty much. Basically like Follow Me. This might actually not be bad. This might actually not be bad because this gives me the ability to have a fat Pokemon that I can swap in and out with. No questions asked, no worried, no problemo. And I can run leftovers because, fuck yeah. Actually, I'm going to run Black Sludge. And we're going to run Clear Smog to get rid of anybody's bullshit. I feel like I need to run Spore. Put bitches to sleep. And then maybe Leech Seed. Oh, this Pokemon doesn't get Leech Seed. Never mind. Never mind. I have Stun Spore. Ooh. Ooh, I have Stun Spore. I guess what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to give myself Giga Drain. I don't want to be a heavy special attacker. Daff. Fuck. Man. Like I like having base 115 special attack. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. Let me look back at your moves. Make sure I'm not missing anything that would be of any real use to me. I mean, I could run a tract if I wanted to. I could be that guy. Run a tract. Ugh. There's also Swagger, but I think that's banned, if I'm not mistaken. Attract is a target of the opposite gender gets infatuated. So it would have to be a Pokemon of a different gender. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rock out with Amoonguss. Going to swap some of these stats around. I want to be... I want to have decent physical bulk, and then I want to have really good special bulk. Or not like really good, I guess. Here, let me think about this. Okay, wait. Let's think. Hold on a second. Before I cement Amoonguss into our party, I want to bring on some Pokemon with thick fat. Bring on some Pokemon with thick fat because that covers a fire-ice weakness we would end up having. And if I want a grass-type Pokemon with that thick fat, I could bring Mega Venusaur and just have two Megas on the squad and just not bring them at certain intervals. There's also Miltank, which is a pretty good thick fat Mon. And then there's Hariyama, which is actually not bad. It just has really bad defenses. Miltank has actually really decent defenses. Grumpig has decent special defense, terrible physical defense. Walrein. You know, I don't actually see that much of a problem with Walrein. And then there's Mamoswine. I take neutral from a fire, and then its damage is halved. But it's in PU, so it's probably in there for a reason. Probably because its stats are so basic. I mean, it has the same base stat total as Mamoswine, and Mamoswine's in UU, so I guess it's just all about how you use them on. Let me pull him up real quick. Let me see what we get. Let me see what we got, what we can work with. Not really a whole lot. Let me pull the reins back in. Let me just pull the reins back in. If I wanted to, I could go Mega Venusaur. Hey, babies, relax. Here, hold on a second, guys. What is it? I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Relax, girls. I swear to God, they're the sweetest, quietest little girls, like in the whole world. But as soon as I start to sit down and record, they start doing this shit. They do this shit on purpose. All right. Okay, so actually, I have a better idea. No, it's That's not a better idea. That's actually a worse idea. I was gonna say let's add Kyogre, Primal Kyogre, but then that kind of the heavy downpour is just gonna be a pain in the ass. This is just ridiculous. Why does this have to be so hard? Why does this have to be so difficult? Let me just stop. Oh, the Tapu's. Well, hello. It's Terrakion. And I know Terrakion is kind of powerful. Kind of powerful. It's just risky bringing a Scarfed Mon, and I can only see myself scarfing it. Gosh, I'm just so new to it, VGC. Mega Venusaur really seems like it would be a good choice to have on the squad. Then there's a Moongus. Uh-oh. Great damage. Uh-oh. Well, I picked a wrong time to record. Oh, come on. I wish there was just a Pokemon that I saw and was like, yo, that works for me. And Walrein keeps popping up here. I don't want to add it though. Mega Venusaur, you were really calling my name right now. Because let me think about this. What could I accomplish if I brought along a Mega Venusaur? I would have to like switch my team around to fit that. It means no matter what would happen. Metagross. Okay, how about this? Let's go ahead and throw him on here because he gets Leech Seed. He doesn't get Spore, but he gets be running around out here. And preferably something else. I can run Toxic if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. Sleep Powder is too risky if I'm being 100%. Sleep Powder is just too risky. Okay, how about this? When I do some... Okay, hey... but I'll do some test battles after this session. And if I find that Toxic and Substitute Heal type could probably shut me down. Fuck. Ice type probably shut me down. Water type not gonna shut me down. Nah. If they have a move that's gonna be able to body me, they're gonna body me. So I think Giga Drain is just our best bet. And we'll go max defense. And let me get rid of a Moongus. So we've got Mega Venusaur. Now I want a water type. I feel like I really need a water type now. Which I guess means Walrein is also up for debate again. Fucking Walrein. Keep popping back into my life. Blastoise. Y'all know how I feel about Blastoise. Really great Pokemon. Crawdaunt, which actually probably wouldn't be bad. Dugong, gong, 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 gong. I know there's Empoleon. Maybe I could use a... Mantine? Does Mantine get Tailwind, though? He does, actually. Okay, hold on a second. Let me bring that back up. So we got Mantine. Let me see here. There's Mantine. What would work better for us? Because I know Mega Venusaur is going to take an electric type attack. But if electric terrain is up with Tapu Koko, then that means electric type Pokemon are going to be able to run a field day on me. So let me see. What about Gliscor? does Gliscor get? Gliscor does get Tailwind. Yo, how about this? Let's just run with Gliscor. Toxic Orb, Tailwind, Tailwind. I'm not gonna run Earthquake. I'm gonna run Ice Fang for other Gliscors and other maybe Dragon types. And maybe Rock Slide for anybody out there wanting to be goofy. I could run Substitute. I could do that. Substitute for what though? What would it really be useful for? I'm thinking more Protect, but Substitute's probably gonna be better for me overall. And I'm gonna go ahead and put all these stats on here. I don't really have many special defensive Pokemon, so we're really gonna have to be careful. But I think we've actually got a pretty decent team here. Let me go ahead and name everybody here. This is a Danny Phantom reference. Still searching for you Danny Phantom fans out there. Got Undergrowth. Whoa, whoa. We have to check your shiny. We have to. Shiny Venusaur takes the win this time. And then Gliscor, I always say this, Gliscor already has a cool name. So we're gonna go ahead and validate this, see if it works. Tapu Koko is only obtainable from events. It needs to match one of the events, such as. Okay. This is another thing that I just hate about Smogon. I hate this. Why give me the option to make the Pokemon shiny if I can't use it if it's shiny? That was the only problem, was that my Pokemon was shiny. That's so ridiculous. Team building Tuesday, number 9, you guys. Number 9. Alright, so we got the team here. Hopefully everything is just fine. Hopefully I didn't build this team too much in the mindset of 6v6 and it's just 4v4, 2v2. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I made something that's actually kind of competent. If not, Lord have mercy on me. I hope everybody enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to leave any suggestions down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. And have yourselves a good whatever it is you're having.